Alright, so I did this video the first time, messed up, so this is going to be the short version. Okay, so I was building two Z's at one time. This is the Z that I just finished. I had finished this one first, and then my wife got pregnant early, so I decided to part it out to finish this Z. This was my VQ swap Z. I did that because I'd already invested in parts for this one, um, and I couldn't. If I would have sold the parts for this one, I would have lost more than selling the parts off of this one. So took the lesser of the two evils. Right now it's a complete shell. I found the car in the shop. The guy had the car in back his shop for 20 years. He had fixed the car for his girlfriend, who then showed up to pick up the car with another guy. So he kept the car. I picked it up from him. Finally, it had a rebuilt motor in it. Put some SUs on it. We got it running good. And then commenced the body work. I had a really crappy G-nose for it from JCC JDM Customs. It was really, really crappy. Yeah. Either way, uh, you'll be able to see all the rust spots as I took it down. I ended up using rattle can primer after I took it down just to keep it from flashing. But then I'll take off the rattle can primer and put real primer on it. Now we'll look at some of the rust spots it had. Uh, we'll get there. So this is in the wiper cowl. This is driver side rear. Driver side rear, behind the door. Driver side front fender. Passenger side had a spot here on the fender. Passenger side rear, behind the door. Passenger side rear. There was a dent here on driver side. You can see the car had been parked since '91. So my math was bad. That was 24 years by the time I got it. The hood is trash. This whole section here was nothing but Bondo. But I worked it and kept it because I didn't want to buy a new hood. On the hood again, one of my lifters that broke free. It was making a nice ticking noise. Found the cap. It was in one of these little oil spots. Yeah, but we found it. Put it back in. Alright. So here we can see I took off all the body molding. I filled in all the holes. You can see the spots here. I circled them. One, two, three, and four on passenger side. You can see the circle spots here as I fixed them. Driver side, one, two, three, and filled in all the holes for the trim. Roof line is really good on it. Alright, here's the hood. The spots here, like I said, this whole section was Bondo. It still is Bondo. I mean, somebody might be able to work it. I wasn't about to. I rolled with it the way it was. Had little spots here, here, and here. Wiper cowl fix, and some more shots of it. The body on it's really straight though. All the panel, all the body parts line up perfect. It'll come with the louvers, the original turbo wheels, rear tail lights, and all that. Went and shave the rear bumper cover off, and we were test fitting 240 bumper on it. I ended up not going with it all the way. I didn't put it on. I ended up selling it. I got sick working with Bondo and fiberglass, no mask. Serves me right. Test fitting the Genos, trying to get it fitted right. Had this ugly butt shape on it. The guy blamed it on a bad mold, but you sent me something out of a bad mold. What it did. Okay, getting it ready. Um, did my attempting at block sanding, so you'll see like little black marks all over it. It was pretty straight for the most part, but I still took it all the way down and tried to get most of the router can primer back off of it as well. First attempt at painting coming up. Got it nice and primed. I used acrylic primer the first time. I'll never use acrylic primer again. There's the donor Z. Okay. First paint job was terrible. I painted it at night. Bugs got all in it and pretty bad. So I woke up that morning, sanded it down, so that way when I came home from church that evening, it'd be ready for me to paint again. Got a little bit better, but I streaked the hood. I was using you can see the paint can I was using there. So I was really working hard to paint. Old technology, I think that was like a $20 Harbor Freight gun I was using. If I wouldn't have streaked the hood, I guess it would have been pretty decent. But either way, I ended up going and buying another one. And I bought a good one this time. I bought a Devil Bisque finish line. Gun was so good, it scared me. I ended up with overspray here. You can see the spots here. It came out good, but I ended up with overspray here. I was using single stage paint on top of that. I just completely oversprayed this side. The gun was just running too good for me. I didn't know how to set it in good, so you can see all the overspray marks. So I got a chance to sand everything down again. Do it one more time, but I took a break to work on my dash and stuff. I believe here. So this is the dash I restored. It was cracked really bad, but got it back pretty nice. Better than what it was. So you can see all the spots are circling. I was still trying to clean up this nasty fiberglass. It was, as you knows, what a waste. Got it ready for paint. This is my last final paint job that I'm getting ready to put on it here. Came out pretty good. My trim pieces were outside. They ended up getting wet. Go figure. They were mostly dry for the most part. Got the paint on. Put everything back on it. It had a good shine to it. Oh, rest in peace, my Nismo Juke RS. Fun car to drive. Car show display I painted as well for my dad's car. This car didn't make it to the car show. Alright, so let's talk about the parts that aren't included. Um, it will not come with these black vinyl trim pieces. I ended up taking the whole black interior out of this car and using it in my car since I had restored it. I have all brown pieces. It will not come with the strut tower covers. These vinyl pieces that stick on, I ended up using that again. The engine bay, before I started cleaning the engine up. No rust in the engine bay. Engine bay was good. That was a good thing. Bumped the pole in my storage unit. Got a chance to repaint the bumper. Okay. And that was it in its final days of being complete. I did this whole interior myself. The dash came out really good. Started cleaning up the engine bay. My seats are recovered. I think I did a decent job with. By this time, I believe my wife was pregnant, but we weren't sure yet. I'm pretty sure she was. Planned on dropping the car. It'll come with these wheels and tires that have maybe 500 miles on them. I believe the wheels are Rota X04s or X06. 15 by 8, zero offset, 500 miles on them. Like I said, none of the black interiors included. It'll come with two sets of seats. I have a set of black seats and a set of brown seats that it will come with. No carpet. It won't have the carpet hold down bar. It'll come with the door panels, the armrests, seatbelt covers, the brown gas tank covers, all that. It'll all be in brown though. Only thing I'm missing for the interior, it won't come with steering wheel cover and A-trim pieces. Those are the two things it will not come with. I broke my A-trim pieces, so I use them for this car. And this, I broke this one. I stripped two screws in it. So yeah, so those two are a no-go. Have all the AC controls and all that coming with it. No radio. To have an older radio that'll come with it. Started cleaning up the engine bay. By this time, I decided to start parting it out so I can start working on the other car. So I woke up that Saturday morning, got on Craigslist, came by and picked up the Genos, and then my buddy bought the motor from me, so I drove the car like this to his house. We pulled the motor, put it in his car, had the car running by the end of the night. It was a good motor, easy swap, just tedious to get it right. There's his car there. Took some reference pictures to make sure. And it's in his car. Running good still. Okay, here's the other dash and center console that will come with it. This center console has a crack here. The dash, I wasn't going to run AC in my car, so I started filling in the AC vents. Um, right now, the dash is in almost all foam form, so it's ready. Once you finish sanding the foam down, you can literally put a dash cap on it. It'll adhere way better because it's adhering straight to the foam versus trying to adhere on top of additional plastic. It took a while to get it. This Marshall side is pretty good. Two grills, front and lower grill, top and lower grill. I believe this is the windshield trim. Yeah, windshield trim. Rear bumpers, shit, bracket, rear bumper bracket, I believe. Might have another one floating around, no promises. Got all the cracks out of the dash. It's in foam form, ready to be covered. I was still working the gauge pods. Just needs the foam has to be the foam has to be shaped. It's not much to it, but all the major cracks are gone. And like I said, this is good soft foam. It's not hard and ready to crack. This is all good soft foam now. You can see here where reinforced the dash where it was cracked and then foamed it. First bucket of parts. Um, Blower fan. I believe this is a fuel box wiring harness here. I mean, fuel box, what am I saying? Fuse block wiring harness. Voltage regulator. What's that? Engine bay light, so on. V belts. More harness. I believe there's even a 69 Mustang carburetor in there. The bucket of brown parts, the additional brown seats that'll come with it, and the louver. I believe I got a better picture. Yep. So all the brown interior. Door panels. This one was face down in the attic inside the insulation. This one was face up, so it got all the dust. Seal plates, door plates, and your armrests. Another bucket of parts. This bucket is just full of parts, probably 3 headlights at least. Um, the lower valance pieces, gauges on top of gauges, wiring harnesses. This isn't just from one Z. This is from all my Z's. that I've done over the years. Any parts I bought extra, anything like that, I never had the heart to resell. I always kept them. Got to the point where I was hoarding Z parts. I'm sure I'll find more Z parts after this in closets and things like that that'll go with it. It's every Z part I have left over goes with it. It also comes with a set of the turbo wheels I bought that were on the car when I bought it. So I also come with these turbo wheels. I painted my toolbox on top of these and everything, so they're gonna have primer and whatnot on them. So they have very minor curb rash. They come with it. It's part of the Z parts that just gotta go. Even have the spare tire that'll go with it as well. Everything has to go. Thanks for checking. Um, like I said, the car is a shell, is a roller, no brakes, no e-brake. It's a straight roller, so you'll have complete exterior. It'll have all the lower valance pieces, um, all the sides, everything. So complete exterior. It is a shell. It is made for the person who wants to do a motor swap, or they're going to be patient to do a stock motor back in there. But it is a shell. I don't know how to say that. You need to look up what a rolling chassis is. Rolling chassis means it's a rolling chassis. No engine bay wiring harness in the car, so don't say you got, don't ask me if you're gonna be able to just throw a motor in and start the car up. No, you're gonna have to rewire the engine bay. I think I took a plug off the ignition switch, so it is a rolling chassis. We'll call it that. With a bunch of parts. Most of the interior parts, headlights, grill, turn signals, grills, all that. So it's a good start, but it's a straight body. The only rust spot that I did not touch, it has a quarter size rust hole on the driver's side frame rail. The rest of the frame rails are solid. It's just this one spot. Like I said, this car sat in that shop for 24 years without being touched. It was an indoor shop and back corner, so it's it's really good condition. Texas car. Um, thanks for checking.